It's going
Right here on WUDG The Underground. This is your man DJ LD Loyal Doyle with my homeboy
DJ Cashcroft.
So Netflix and chill is a thing?
It is most certainly a thing. It is real life.
It's what we used to call the after party?
The
there
after
you go.
party.
Okay.
Yes. Man, where's Ryback? Is he Rybacking again?
Matt can't find him.
Bro, are we gonna have to run the show without him?
No. This is Ryback. You're listening to WUDG, The Underground. It's Thursday Club. And welcome to Thursday Club at its newer time, here at 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. on Underground Columbus. Today, all sorts of interesting things, as you will come to find out. Our good friend Caden, he is getting ready to graduate tomorrow. Yay! Celebrations
Yay.
and cheers.
Yay.
And Doyle apparently fell into some X-Lax. That's
Yes.
what I was told.
X-Lax Oblivion. So.
Oh, you're aware too. This is good. I don't have to explain the backstory.
I'm not really aware of what's going on. I'm just kind of playing along.
Oh, okay.
That's what radio is all about. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
He would be
indeed.
terrified to know we were talking about this, but that's kind of half the point of radio.
Well, of course. So, oh yeah, I'm Kirch, by the way.
Hi,
people.
Kirch. I was going to introduce you in a second.
Well, yeah.
Come now. Be
Yeah.
nice. Kirch is one of the newer players at the wonderful castle we call Underground Columbus.
Yeah, I hate the game, not the player, though.
We'll do our best. Says the gamer himself.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't that a little strange though when you say that?
What, hate
Don't-
the game, not the player,
Yeah.
even though I'm a gamer?
Yes.
Because I hate a lot of games.
So you're talking about like Pac-Man? You won't play Pac-Man?
No, see, I won't play regular Pac-Man, but I'll play Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man is the greatest female video game character of all time for one reason only. But I can't say that on air.
I was going to say there are a lot of NES fans who would disagree with you. And you know what other game I'm talking about, don't
Metroid.
you? Yeah, Metroid.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. I mean, and new age video games. I mean, you've got a lot of female video game characters out there. But yeah. So what's on the slate for today's Thursday show there, Ryback?
Well, on today's show, we're going to talk about what's trending, Doctors and You, and we'll find out what great new music's going to be going on the bus stop on May 20th. We'll talk a little bit about that and more, all here on the Thursday Club.
Yeah.
Let's have some Scotty Boombox. Porcelain Dirt.
I'm Holly
And I'm the bird.
from the Pink Flamingos, and you're listening to WUDG Underground Columbus.com, the best place for unsigned music you've never heard.
All good men will sail the sea as a brotherhood like none have seen. Each one of us a crewman fine, was rolled upon the old blue brine. Tight sails upon an old strong mast filled full with the demon wind and fires and soul. It came.
Howling like the storm and did a roll like a soul as a band to death and toll.
Lightning rips across the sky, the Jolly Roger it did fly. Like a waves of doom, the sea did rise, unholy crew with evil eyes. It's reached the sound.
Cold souls like darkened wine, black grapes the death pulled from the vine.
The deck it rose and fell again, the tide did turn like a rolling sand. The storm it came from seven seas, taking from us our will to be alive.
Took from us our will to live.
Like shaggy dogs we all did give,
Soul and blood and mind did find.
just sworn to go we all were blind.
She held us tight to mother's grip. She would not give or even slip.
Until each one of us would find the David Jones all in good time. Fell upon the rocks and shore, abandoned by that vicious horror alone.
Suits we all, but we left for dead on the rock shores and on the bed.
Storm she left us all to die, the thunder crashed as she did cry. Each one of us would not forget to scorn the girl with lots of bad we died.
She took from us our will to live.
Like a shaggy dog we all did give,
Soul and blood and mind did find.
scorn the girl we all were blind.
She rose upon the bow so fast.
Her deadly arms and waves did crack,
Until each one of us did know.
she came for us, the storm did blow.
Welcome to the Thursday Club on Underground Columbus WUDG. I'm Ryback, joined by Kurt, who's producing today, filling in. And also joined by our good friend and the Kid Cash and Swamp Thing co-host, Kid Cash. Welcome.
I know.
Oh, Kurt. Why'd you pop the phone up?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm used to being the only person in a studio on my radio show. So
Well, this is what it's like to be working on a multi-person show.
I
Isn't
guess.
it great?
I guess. As long as you don't say I'm thick.
I no, you're intelligent.
That was a stab at a local radio station morning show.
An unnecessary
I digress. I digress.
Unnecessary one. Why did you even take that?
I don't know because I can.
I guess. But just do what you do in your own time, man. When you're on that solo show, take as many shots then.
All right.
All right, let's talk about what's trending.
Okay.
See me pointing there? There's a little action.
Oh, yeah.
What's trending?
What's trending?
Hey, thanks. There
What's
we go.
trending?
Yes. That's.
I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the girlfriend of one of our on-air personalities. I got her in the studio one day, and I said, how do you ask your boyfriend what to do late at night? And I said, what type of voice? And she responded with, play it again.
What's trending?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, my reaction was like, oh, well, really now? Include that finger curl and be like, what's trending? What's trending over here?
What's trending?
Have we talked about the Alaskan moose?
The Alaskan moose?
There is an Alaskan moose that was caught
Okay.
on film playing with wind chimes.
Okay.
Like, literally playing with them, just amused. A moose.
Okay. A moose.
A terrifying creature, the
Okay.
moose, because when they get moving, they can hurt you. Like, people don't think of the moose as a dangerous creature. It is.
Did somebody call the Canadian Mounties
They-
and let
it
them
was-
know that they may have found their missing moose?
It was near Denali National Park, so I think it's one of the park animals.
Okay.
So think if Brickleberry included a moose.
Oh.
He's playing
Ooh.
with the wind chimes. He's just having a good old time playing with the wind chimes. That's currently trending. Also, Xbox and PlayStation, they responded to the rumors about the mid-size console upgrades. EA is basically saying they're realizing the compatibility issue is starting to become a thing because if you've noticed, I don't know, he's a gamer. He plays World of Warcraft 24/7.
No, not quite that bad. I'm not fully addicted.
15-3,
I play approximately
22 hours a week.
I was going to say more around 12 hours a week.
Okay, so it's half of a
Give me
part-time
some credit.
job.
I do. Okay, I work 13 hours a day,
That is okay.
5 days a week.
So you exist in a 25-hour day, a 25-hour day continuum.
So yes, I am a gamer, and I haven't really read up on it, but I guess that PlayStation and Xbox are trying to coexist so that way online multiplayer games, if people who have PS4s and Xbox Ones can essentially play them together, which is what gamers have dreamed of for years, since even back when PS2 and Xbox first introduced online gaming.
Right.
And I'm guessing that they're running into some kind of compatibility issues. I'm not really sure. I haven't really read up much on it. I own a 360 myself, and so I'm not really up on the modern tech.
Well, I don't know if this is necessary talking about cross-platforms. I think it's talking cross-generations.
Oh, okay.
Because one of the last games that you can sell on generation platforms is sports.
Of course.
Because it's easier. You can render down certain graphics in a certain way, change things to make them stills instead of, a guy waving or whatever. And the way that I'm understanding the story is that the platforms would have to give the companies that produce the games enough notice. And there hasn't really been enough notice because there'd be so much in the backwards compatibility that would need to come into play.
Of course,
in
yes.
terms of support.
I agree. And, see, I actually ran into that issue. There's a popular gaming engine on the PC called Steam.
Mm-hmm.
You can, a plethora of games that you can download. And I tried downloading a really old game, originally came out for PC and the original Xbox, but trying to install it on a system that runs Windows 7 or newer, the system recognizes it as a virus, because it hasn't had its files updated to the compatibility of the new system. So I can see where with consoles you'd be running into that problem with new firmware updates, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's definitely a problem. They should get that fixed.
Yeah, I don't think truthfully, I don't think there will ever be a day where we'll see the ability for gamers on different systems to be able to play the same game at the same time. Because it would be great, but at that point the gaming industry, in terms of the software developers, would have more power than the platform providers.
Well, yeah. Well,
Because then at that point, the platform providers would basically be working for the software providers instead of the other way around.
Exactly. Exactly. Because, essentially, that's what it is, Sony, Microsoft, anybody who makes a console, even like a PC and Mac, the game developers are supposed to develop the games for each specific system. Not the other way around. It's not, we're going to make our system around your game, because with all the different game developers out there, I mean, there's hundreds of games that come out a year. And, if the consoles have to constantly change just for the new game and everything like that, no. I would actually stop gaming at that point. I mean...
Well, that and the 3 remaining consoles are like, we survived the console wars. Thank you very much. We're not going through that again.
Yes, yeah. Well, Xbox kind of almost shot themselves in the foot when they came out with the Xbox One, and there was a lot of gaming developers that didn't want to get with them because they were trying to make it like, okay, I have a version of Madden 2016. I put it in my Xbox One. There is a digitally imprinted serial number on that disc. It locks it to my Xbox One, so I can't take it over to your house and we can just play a friendly game. No, I have to be on my Xbox. And there was a lot of people who were like, no. And PlayStation actually, after that was announced, came out with a very, very funny ad campaign saying, you want to know how easy it is to share a game with your friends? And it was just a dude handing a dude a disc saying, here you go.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the gaming industry has changed so much, and I think they just need to quit trying to make it about who's going to make more money and just make it about the gamers, because they're the ones who are ultimately giving the money, and if you make them mad, then they're just going to stop playing.
We would hope. We would hope, Kirch.
No.
The last thing we'll talk about in what's trending, and we'll tease this, we'll talk about this after Mr. Running Man, because this is a little bit of a larger story. The Ohio State University is telling you why Tylenol may be hurting your social skills.
Okay.
Hazy New York sky, what a sight to see. A million different faces staring back at me. A face of those loved and lost, and like the roots of a tree, they're reaching down, 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 down to cradle me. And the wind is gonna ride on you, my son. No, not where it will take you, where you will run. The rose will finally wilt, and buildings will be built yourself, you must
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year. And included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Doesn't seem that long ago, yet it seems so far. Laughing, yeah.
see sunny days, when we see sunny days, when we see sunny days, when we see sunny days. Just like those sunny days, those lazy days seem to make my life feel great. Just like those crazy days, tequila flames seem to make it fade away. I'm in a sunny days, I'm in a sunny days, I'm in a sunny days, I'm in a sunny days.
WUDG Underground Columbus Thursday Club. Ryback, Kirch in the studio. There was an interesting story that broke out of Columbus, out of Ohio State University, where we are closely located to, saying that if you take acetaminophen,
Yes.
that you lose your empathy for people in struggling situations. Tylenol, basically. If you take Tylenol, you distance yourself from empathy with others, both physically and psychologically.
Okay.
And this was a study that was done at the Wexner Center
Okay.
here in Columbus. Wexner Center Institute for Behavioral Medicine Research. It was overseen by a gentleman by the name of Baldwin Way, who is an assistant professor of psychology there, and Jennifer Crocker, Ohio's eminent scholar in social psychology and professor of psychology at Ohio State. Results are published, so this is a published test from the Ohio State University. And Dominic Mishkowski, who co-authored the study, he's now at the National Institute of Health.
Okay.
Former PhD student at Ohio State, said these findings suggest other people's pain doesn't seem as big of a deal to you when you've taken acetaminophen. I'll be seeing that word tonight as I'm driving home. Like acetaminophen, Tylenol. Shortened story. If you take so it's an interesting story. Do you ever think about that when you take Tylenol or when you take a medicine to help with like your ankle or your wrist or a headache? That if someone comes to you and is like, my computer broke, and you're like, yeah, that's great.
Well, I mean, okay, and see what I'm equating this to is you hear people saying they get 0 F's given, and it's like they're saying, well, Tylenol can do that for you. If you're having problems and you keep giving them about people in situations, just take some Tylenol and you'll give 0 from now on.
That's a terrible thing to say. No.
But I mean, that's essentially what they are saying.
That's what this study claims. They say that the report says each week 23% of American adults, that's about 52 million people, use a medicine containing the drug that's found in Tylenol, and over 600 drugs, acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
Yeah, that. I'm still going to say it the way that I kind of struggle to pronounce it. Acetaminophen. There we go. Got it. They conducted 2 experiments involving 80 college students. Half the students drank a liquid containing 1,000 milligrams of the drug, while others drank the placebo, as are done in all these studies. Students didn't know which group they're in. 1 hour the drug takes effect. The participant read 8 short scenarios in which someone suffered some sort of pain. And when they concluded that experiment, they did a second experiment with 114 students. Did the same thing. So this is just, it's very interesting.
But it also makes me wonder, how much money did they spend on this? Like, because every time I hear something about a new study was done, and it's like, wait a minute, there's people that get paid money to study that?
You can email and ask them the cost of the study.
I understand. I'm being facetious here. It's like, isn't there a lot more pertinent things that we could be spending money on as far as studying to help better humankind than, if you take Tylenol, you may not care about other people and their problems. It's like, I mean, but with this study though, imagine the marketing concepts that Tylenol and other pharmaceutical manufacturers who use acetaminophen in their medicines, can use this as Tylenol for more than just aches and pains and headaches. Now, when your kids are bothering you, just pop a couple Tylenol and you won't care anymore.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
But I'm just saying, it would work for me. I'd go buy Tylenol if they started marketing it that way.
That's your call, man.
I'm an ibuprofen person anyway, so
okay.
And now if they come out with a similar, does it mention anything about ibuprofen in there, or is it just acetaminophen?
Just the acetaminophen.
Okay.
But it appears in over 600 products on the shelves, over-the-counter products. So it's not just Tylenol. That just happens to be one of the major providers of that over-the-counter product.
There's a lesson to be learned in all of this.
Have lots and lots of honey.
No, don't do drugs.
That too. Here's Leftover Jack, 70s Ghostly.
Where are you going? When did I see you? It is too early to be looking so blue. The 7 is ghostly, just lovely to see. The mist all around you is your mystery. The stone-faced and lonely, yet what do I know? You could be happy, but it doesn't show. You're shamelessly lovely, or dusty and gray. Your sad face is telling your history. Oh, bright eyes, wish I could hold you, yeah, set you free. Bright eyes, lost in the darkness of night cries. Tired of the warmness, it's my life. We've gone to dancing alone. So tell me what is beyond their unveilings. You left me right here, I'm so lonely. We've gone to love in the unknown.
I'm Holly
And I'm the bird.
from the Pink Flamingos, and you're listening to WUDG Underground Columbus.com, the best place for unsigned music you've never heard.
Goes down.
Yep.
And that there underground. WUDG. Columbus. Ohio. How's that?
Have you ever, look. Have you ever wanted something so bad it hurts when you think about it? Don't wanna go to sleep and know I'm gonna dream about it, and wake up to realize it was a mirage. And now I'm writing this inside a 9-degree garage. I'm half frozen. This is the path chosen. If life was a game, I'm down on my last token. I'm beaten and broken, but still swinging. My voice gone, but I'm still singing. My ears ringing, so I know they talking. Good or bad, I know I'm buzzing. Say opinions mean nothing, but the truth is that it doesn't. My profession, why I'm stressing, cause I'm aiming for success. And I'm using my bill money to invest in my progression. Had this since adolescence, every day I get a step closer. But I need it now, y'all can have the leftovers. Ain't no telling how much time is left over. Get in the way, you either get plowed or stepped over. Have you ever felt like you give more than you get back? More than you get back. 10 times what you get back. 10 times what you get back. Keep going and going now. Have you ever felt like you get more than you get back? More than you get back. 10 times what you get back. 10 times what you get back.
Have you ever wanted something so much you tell yourself you killed to have it, but when the opportunity comes you don't ever grab it? Like the life of a savage will keep you at average, make it hard to manage the damage, just vanish into the wind. I promise when I write these lyrics I try not to sin, but one day it will end and start again. I swear I need some better friends, I don't mean to offend, just against those I ain't running with. So it's me and one mic, one dream, one life, one team, one chance to make it happen, going to answer when that door ring. Obstacles are what you see when you lose sight of your goals, so I'm gonna face it, let my soul sing. Part of me, rhythm and poetry is a part of me. The devil on my heels trying to corrupt the mind that started me. Add life to this hip hop, I'm refreshing the arteries. I always hit that bullseye like I'm winning in archery.
Now have you ever felt like you give more than you get back? More than you get back. 10 times what you get back. 10 times what you get back. Keep going and going now. Have you ever felt like you get more than you get back? More than you get back. 10 times what you get back. 10 times what you get back. Keep going and going.
Underground Columbus WUDG Thursday Club. You heard Leftover Jack, 70 Ghostly, and Young Mercy featuring Christkal Munst. Have you ever? Kirch, how are you doing today?
I can't complain. I woke up this morning.
That's good.
It's always a good thing.
You said you were traveling around last night?
No, I wasn't really traveling around. Friends with moral dilemmas, and we all go through moral dilemmas, and of course I've had my fair share of them here recently, but I digress. And what turned out just to be, I thought maybe going to be like an hour, maybe hour and a half long conversation turned into, oh crap, it's 1 a.m. and I have to wake up in 3 hours to go to work. So
aren't those always great times?
Oh, always great times, and that's just it. When you're in your like early to mid 20s, it's like, okay, yeah, this is nothing. I do this every day, like 3 hours of sleep, drink some, and party hard and get up and run all day the next day. And now you're in your mid 30s, and it's like, so tired.
Your body aches.
Oh, no, it's not my body aches. My body feels fine. It's just, at a certain point, you can begin to wonder, if insomnia is setting in. Like I said, I work 13-hour days. I'm up from 4 in the morning. I get up at 4 o'clock every morning and leave my house, and I'm lucky to be home by 7 o'clock in the evening. So my days are long enough as is, to only get 3 hours of sleep. But oh well, hey, that doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right?
True.
And also, as my grandfather used to tell me, you can sleep when you're dead.
I've always wondered when moral dilemmas pop up, because it's like, how do you respond? How do you, is it dealing with them directly? Is it family members? Is it a friend? Dealing with a friend? It always gets real strange, and sometimes when you're trying to be just helpful and be like, well, go ahead, I'll listen. I can't help you other than listen or offer advice.
Well, yeah, and that's essentially what I do. Is it's like, okay, I've heard what you've had to say. You've described your situation to me. Now, here's my opinion on this.
Yeah.
Now, okay, and you may agree, you may not agree with this, but I'm going to tell it to you anyways, because that's kind of what I'm here for. Take it for what it's worth. But I try to play the conscientious objector to everything, devil's advocate, I guess you could say. And I look at things from both sides and be like, well, this is this is that, and this is this, and this is that. I guess you could say Spock is my hero, and I take a logical look at things.
Okay.
I mean, it's got to make sense.
It does.
And if it doesn't make sense, then why do it?
Well, because sometimes, I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. Other than your mind is focused on something else. Like if a female friend came to me and asked for help with something, I might be like, how
would this benefit me?
How would D'Angelo Russell handle this situation? Dealing with Nick Young, outing him for having an affair on his then fiance. Did you miss all of that?
Yeah, see, I'm not a current events guy. I pop culture, so on and so forth. See, because my thinking is, like, celebrities, yeah, and sports figures, popular people, stuff like that, they're just humans like the rest of us. They have their own lives. Let them live them. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not the tasty, juicy gossip type, and Maury Povich and those type of TV shows that are all about the drama and everything like that. That is what's rotting the mind of America.
When I was in college, I've got a great story involving Maury. When I was in college, I was working in one of the radio studios that I was working on at that time, and was talking with a colleague of mine, and we're watching Maury's on, we're laughing, and the subject matter was, I fell in love with my sister's boyfriend as a girl. So like they like to dress in drag, and had a crush on the sister's boyfriend. Well, when the pair of siblings appeared on the screen on Maury, when they got introduced to the crowd, she lets out this huge gasp and goes, "Oh my God, I know them! I went to school with them!" And I like shot her. As she starts explaining, she pulls up pictures on her phone like she really knew them.
Wow.
And they were on Maury.
Wow. And we got the test results back, and they determined that I have had many relationships where
You were on Maury?
no,
Oh.
no, God no, no.
Were you on
I-
Judge Judy?
No, I see. I
Judge Mathis?
don't want to associate with again.
The People's Court?
I could come up with a lot more compelling television. Seriously, you could put
Judge Alex?
right here. This webcam.
Steve's show?
What we're doing here in studio is a lot more compelling television than any of those shows. A lot more educational
Judge
too.
Sarah Palin?
Now you're just stretching here.
I'm not. She's going to have
Judge-
a show where she's going to be a judge.
Why? Why do they give people shows like this, like Honey Boo Boo? Why was that ever a show? Why? Again, give me a show. I'll make compelling television. Now, granted, I'll probably only be on for maybe 2-3 episodes before they're like, yeah, that's not exactly appropriate for television.
I forgot about Judge Joe Brown, Divorce Court, Judge Mathis. I said Judge Mathis. I'm sorry. The People's Court.
Okay, my question is, how are you so well versed in all of this?
I see a lot of commercials.
Yeah.
Moral
Yeah.
Court, Power of Attorney. I think Moral Court's going to be the show.
Moral Court?
Moral Court, hosted by Larry Elder.
So, Moral Court. So, it's... Okay, so now, who's going to be the moral judge, though? Because
Larry Elder, because he's the host.
I understand that, but I'm sorry, Larry Elder. My morals and your morals may be two completely different things. So who are you to judge me based off of that?
Well, that's why he's syndicated. You knew this already.
That's why I don't watch television. That's why I just don't watch TV. You know what's great television?
What's great television?
Robot Chicken. Things that rot your mind. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm gonna see if this works. Sorry, I've got.
What are you attempting to do over here? You got this mad scientist look in your eyes.
Yeah, there it is.
There what is? I can't see.
She had signed on to reality show modeled after Judge Judy. This is back in March.
Sarah Palin is going to have her own show.
Whether or not it gets picked up or not.
Yeah.
But the pilot got produced. So I was told.
But now see, now I just had very, very bad thoughts running through my head because, election coming up and everything like that. So, I mean, Palin's getting her own show. Whoever loses the presidential election this year is gotta end up with some kind of television show.
Perhaps.
No, it's going to happen. I mean, going to the highest bidder just to put these people out there on television because of the number of people that follow them. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And anymore, okay, do you still have cable? Like actual cable television?
No.
Okay. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. I haven't had cable for years. I wouldn't know what to do with cable. There's too many channels. I can get a Netflix subscription and watch what I want.
Okay.
And that in that case, I never have to watch shows like Judge Joe Brown, Divorce Court, Judge Judy, Maury Povich, Jerry Springer, illustrious ex-mayor of Cincinnati.
Come on now. Jerry Springer's kind of cool.
No. There's nothing cool about that show. At least it's mind-rotting. It's senseless, useless stuff, kind of like what we're doing now.
It means you haven't watched enough.
No, I've watched enough to know that I value my brain stem. Brain stem cells.
It's already working. Here's Kryla. Here we go.
Some time, it's been a long time. And now's your chance to vibe off everybody, cause you're feeling fine. It's been a long time. So superstitious, I envision this gin. It's got me spinning, I'm wishing, so stop. It happened now, and here we go again. And here we go again. Your mind is racing. secrets we bestow. We leave behind the flood. You showed me everything among the evergreens. I was open wide. Oh, but now I'm confused by the light.
8-Pound Pressure and Break. Yeah, we're back.
We are.
Yeah, we're back.
I'm glad you let me know that.
Well, you should be paying attention.
Well, I was, but I was paying attention to the new Assassin's Creed trailer. Michael Fassbender is going to star.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about another Assassin's Creed video game.
Oh, I'd be excited about that too.
See, that's another one of those franchises I never got into. Assassin's Creed and Fallout, I just couldn't get into them.
I've never played Fallout, admittedly, but the Assassin's Creed games, I'm currently slowly but surely working my way through the final part of the Ezio trilogy. So that's fun. I'm enjoying that so far.
Okay. And
I have to say that this is my first look at the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of cool. They've changed some things. Seeing the logo is it's kind of cool there at the end, and hearing the Falcon as he drops off of the tower at the very end.
Yeah. Well, I played him enough to probably be able to enjoy that. But it's always, I've yet to see a movie based off of a video game
that's been good.
And that actually scares me because you were cracking on me earlier about playing World of Warcraft, and the Warcraft movie comes out here in about a month,
yes,
and I am
it does.
uber stoked for it. But I don't know. It's the problem that I have with a lot of the comic book movies that come out.
You don't even like some of the Resident Evil movies?
I've actually never seen the Resident Evil movies.
Oh.
So I can't really give my opinion on that accurately. But
okay.
It's like the comic book movies that come out. The reason I don't watch a lot of them is I'm a comic book purist. I read the comics. So when they do things like Civil War, and it's like, yeah, no, you can't do Civil War in just one movie or even two. You're going to need like 3 or 4 for that. That's an epic story that you're telling there.
Right.
And the way that they change things for cinematic purposes, I get it. You have to engage the audience, and there's a lot more filler and backstory that you may have to tell the whole story that people may not want to sit through or aren't even aware of. But it's still, for those who are comic book purists, who are lore purists, and that's the thing that scares me the most about the Warcraft movie. Mm-hmm. Is that they're going to change the lore in some way, shape, or form. Because I've been playing Warcraft since it was Warcraft, the RTS, the original. That lore is ingrained in me, and if they change any of it, I'm done. Like, no, nobody is allowed to make a movie anymore based off anything that I like.
That'll
keep
happening, though.
I know.
The Resident Evil movies, some of those are okay. Mila Jovovich stars in those as Alice. You have the thing about the Resident or the Assassin's Creed movie that I'm going to find interesting is, do they just establish it as their own world outside of the video games?
Kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Right, or are they going to try and incorporate it? That's where I would have the issue if they try and rewrite something, or if they just go, here's our representation of this universe. Then I'd be like, okay, I can handle that.
Yeah.
But if there are characters from the games in the movies, that's where I draw the no-fly zone. I'm like, no, sorry, that's not going to work for me.
Mm-hmm. And again, that's where I firmly agree with you. Is they take something as an idea and put it on silver screen, but change the story so much it's completely different from the original. So it's just I don't know. That's the problem that I have with a lot of movies that are based off things that already exist, is they change so much that we already know. So, and I brought this up to you earlier, and we're still waiting on this announcement here. Ozzy Osbourne and Corey Taylor, Slipknot, have been in the past 3 days. I've seen this come across my Facebook feed that as of right now, 4:30 Eastern time, which is now
2 minutes ago, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to be making some big announcement or something like that. So I'm not really sure what it is. They just had Knotfest last year. Slipknot did that. They haven't had Ozfest for years. I'm surprised Ozzy's still going through doing anything after his recent transgressions and the apparent divorce between him and Sharon, or split up or something like that going on. I've heard of.
Now, is it just May12th.com? Like when you say
MAYTWELFTH.com. May12th.com.
Are you sure it's not spell out May 12th? Like the whole phrase?
Yeah, MAYTWELFTH.com. May12th.com.
Right now, there's nothing.
Yeah, I know. I've got it here too. I'm anxiously awaiting, trying to figure out what are these guys going to announce. What are they going to say? And I guess they're doing it live at the Hollywood Palladium right now. Yeah, so it is what it is. And if it happens before the end of the show, I guess we'll talk about it. And you could hear it here first.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open for it.
But yeah.
What's music next?
That would be Voke by Voke. WUDG.
Holly.
And I'm the bird.
From the Pink Flamingos, and you're listening to WUDG Underground Columbus.com, the best place for unsigned music you've never heard.
Graduation Day, the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year. And included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
I am the reason you
WUDG Underground Columbus DVM Coldest Hour on your favorite independent unsigned radio station. Some big news out of the rock world announced.
Just moments ago.
Ozfest has been a thing. Knotfest has been a thing. Rocks on Ranges is a thing.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fest, the stadium tour thing, is a real thing in the summertime.
Yeah,
Really, it is.
It is.
Well, the big announcement that just broke was what, Kirch?
Knotfest and Ozfest will be one event this year. Ozfest on one day, Knotfest the next day, happening in the same place. And essentially, they're the same thing anyways. But the big announcement that Corey Taylor and Ozzy Osbourne had been working on here. Just saw it live video feed over on the Facebook social media's mind-rotting app on the phone.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting, and it was weird because like you saw members of Slipknot, Clown and Corey Taylor and Ozzy and it was Sharon Osbourne standing on stage and everything, and all of a sudden they start introducing like members of Hatebreed, members of Disturbed, members of Anthrax, and Zakk Wylde comes out, and it's like, oh, so this is like potential lineups of bands that are going to be playing Not Ozfest.
I think they're saying that probably is the lineup. I don't think it's a potential lineup.
But will all those bands be playing both days?
Maybe.
I mean, I want to see how this goes down. And
because you said this is at San Bernardino next Friday.
No, tickets.
Friday.
No, tickets go on sale.
Oh,
next Friday.
Not a pop-up concert.
No, it's not a pop-up concert. Like,
I was gonna tell you that a lot of those bands are playing next weekend at Rock on the Range.
Oh yeah. No, tickets go on sale next Friday, I believe. It was hard to hear in that stream because of all the people screaming in the audience and where they had the camera set up. You'd think they'd do a little bit of a better job, making sure people could hear what was going on.
Yeah, like Disturbed would have to start their concert on a plane.
Well, yeah.
Because they play 9:35 on the main stage on Friday, May 20th.
Yeah.
So they could get to the West Coast. In theory, they'd have to fly really fast.
Yeah.
And that actually, wouldn't that be something? To hold a concert at an airport where the band starts on the East Coast and they're playing live in the airplane as the airplane lands and the concert just keeps going.
And then they get off the plane in LA and be like, "Thank you, good night."
No. They would be doing they'd start the concert on the plane, they'd end the concert in the concert place.
Oh. How would you that logistically?
You would just need a jet. You'd need a Concorde jet.
Okay, and then how would you get the band and their gear while still playing off of the plane and onto a stage?
I didn't say I had all the specs figured out. I just said that's how I do that.
Logistically, how would that work?
You'd probably have to make a custom plane.
I imagine now something like out of Metalocalypse where they just get dropped out of a giant helicopter and it just crash lands on half the crowd.
That would be a way that you could take the jet concourse to there and then they could do the helicopter to the
and
stage.
Everybody that goes to Oz Not Fest would have to sign pain waivers saying that they won't sue if they get dismembered or die.
You mean Slipborn Fest?
Slipborn Fest or not Oz Fest.
But then it's not Ozfest.
It's not Ozfest.
Any other fest.
It's any other fest, just not Ozfest.
it'll be Slipborn.
Slipborn. Yes, Slipborn.
Or the Ozzy Osbourne Ozfest plus Slipknot Knotfest tour.
They got to come up with a good name besides. I mean, it's not Ozfest though.
Right.
Not Ozfest.
If that lands, that'll be terrible.
I know.
And I will make fun of it greatly.
Yes, won't we all? Won't we all? But it is something to be excited about. I want to look up more information, like when it actually is. The thing is, are they only going to do the one weekend, to where it's like, oh, we're getting all these great bands together, made this huge announcement, and it's only in this one place. We're not going to take it anywhere else. We're not going to go to Europe and play
at Limp Bizkit's gas station.
Yeah, we're not gonna show up at a Marathon gas station in Dayton, Ohio, to play a show.
It'll be interesting to see. I'm curious to see.
I am curious to see it too. I really am. So so big announcement, but still some I don't know. So I am kind of sad I'm not going to the Ranging of Rock this year. You know, there's the whole monetary thing, and then
Right.
there's, you know, it's sold out, and, you know, getting tickets now, and you know, I'd literally have to sell my soul
Or just wait for
a fifth time.
a slightly inebriated person to walk out and like glide their wristband onto your wrist. I don't encourage anybody to do that, by the way. That's just a figment of my imagination. Having fun.
Is this a prior experience you're talking about?
Not at all,
Okay. Okay. I've only been to one Rock on the Range. And that was 2013.
I've been to a few.
It was epic. My first time ever crowd surfing during Slayer. Yes, if you're gonna do crowd surfing, you got to do it right.
Fair
you know,
enough.
so,
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'd like to hit some festivals. I'd like to go to concerts, but there's the whole money thing.
Well, save up those nickels and dimes and pennies and bitcoins, and you can mine Minecraft coins and sell those online.
No.
Is that a thing? Isn't mining for what is it called? What is it that you gamers do?
I don't play Minecraft. Oh, like on World of Warcraft?
Yeah, don't you have to mine for certain things anyways?
Well, you got to mine your materials if you're into that kind of thing. I play WoW for the lore. I said this earlier. I like the story. I'm not one of those people that has to be on 3 hours every day to raid and have the best gear and be the best World of Warcraft player. So, I mean, you know, there's always that. So, yeah, or you want to go music? Music? Okay, we got Crystal Luster now. Love Story. WUDG, Underground Columbus.
He's stealing all my sleep tonight. I just want a little taste. I don't think I can give up this chase. You're like sugar, but sweeter. Sugar, you melt me. All I wanted was one moment, just to pretend we're alive. All I wanted was that first kiss. Can we make this come alive? With the set of lips like dice, I gamble on being your brightest light. I wanna do it. Since we met, I cannot sleep. I use the time inside our make-believe. You're like sugar, sweeter. Sugar, you melt me. All I wanted was one moment, just to pretend we're alive. All I wanted was that first kiss. Can we make this come alive? Oh, how I wish we were real, as real as the sky. I search for you tonight. Oh, how I pine for your time, a teenager waiting for a different mind. You can be honest, you can be straight. Green or red lights, speak up tonight, speak up tonight. All I wanted was one moment, just to pretend we're alive. All I wanted was that first kiss. Can we make this come alive? Let's make this come alive.
Goes down in that there underground.
WDG.
Columbus, Ohio.
How's that?
Swag that nigga shit, aka Versace Lord. Dos Soprano. Young Money Man, what's happening? Wow. I'm about to put these niggas up on the new shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Every time you see me, I'm juice down. Look at damn right. Know what I mean? Juice down. Never had shit till I got my first prick. Bought a quarter bird when I hit my first lick. Big face rolling in my motherfucking wrist. If the motherfuckers get things shining like this, bitch, I'm juice down. Bitch, I'm juice down. Hey. Many boys ain't getting my money, juice down. Bitch, I'm juice down. Hey. 50 bands on, bitch, I'm juice down. Fuck is y'all saying? I need a straight jacket, how I play it so crazy. Young Money Man, I was raised in the 80s. My daddy was a G, came in, we get played. Heard through the grapevine, these niggas don't like me. Seen them in the club, won't near, and we get fight me. Because bitch, I'm juiced down. Nigga move pie, in and out of town, looking Jones. I don't sell weed, I'm just trying to smoke. Call you weed man? Now I got my own swag, Dad, Dos Soprano, who your girl done chose. I'm fresher than a pockets on swole, got a money chia pit. Watch this grow, started with a zone. Now I'm in the zone. Started with a plain Jane, now my space grows. Black Robin jeans, man, I'm bitches get old. My bitches still young and my money real old. I ain't just a stash, just back in Opo. Had a couple setbacks, but I got back on. I'm cold, nigga. Get money, nigga.
Last time I was with a bitch, doing shit, it was your bitch.
Never had shit till I got my first brick. Bought a caught a bird when I hit my first lick. Big face rolling, yeah, my microphone wrist. I'm up and getting things shining like this. Make them juice die, make them juice die. Hey. Many boys ain't getting me, I'm juice die. Make them juice die. Hey. 50 bands all in his pocket. Bitch, I'm juice die. Bitch, I'm juice die. Bitch, I'm juice die.
created me. I didn't know I was doing what I created you, but you did create me. And survive I did.
This monstrosity must be destroyed. Now, Victor Frankenstein, you die.
He's in league with the devil.
Underground Columbus WUDG Thursday Club. Ryback and Kirch filling in.
Yay.
I suspect the gang hopefully will be back next week.
Well, yeah.
That's what happens when you have too many Chipotle burritos.
Yeah, that's what he says.
That is what he says.
That's what he says. So, we talked briefly.
There's the big rock announcement of Ozzy Osbourne and Slipknot, Corey Taylor.
Yes, and Ozfest and Knotfest are going to be one and the same this year. And I've got the full story now. Full story. Tickets go on sale next Friday, May 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which would be, 1 p.m. our time here, something like that. And it's going to be 2 days, September 24th and 25th. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, happening only in San Bernardino, California. And Saturday will be Ozfest with headliners Black Sabbath. Also featuring at Ozfest, Disturbed, Megadeth, Opeth, Black Label Society, Children of Bodom, Hatebreed, Devil Driver round out the main, I'm guessing what would be the main stage people there.
That's wild, just for 2 days.
Yeah. Now that's just the first day. Okay. Now second day, Knotfest, Sunday. You've got Slipknot headlining, of course, Slayer, Amon Amarth, Anthrax, Trivium, Sabaton, Suicide Silence. I want to say, Whitechapel, Emir, Overkill, Butcher Babies, and Man with a Mission. And then there's a few lesser known bands also on each of those days. But so 2-day festival happening, only in one place, San Bernardino, California. Ozfest and Knotfest. Tickets go on sale next Friday. Now, did they really need to do this announcement like this?
Sure, absolutely.
Well, okay. Well, we haven't had.
Have we learned nothing from the Queen Bey?
But say, did we learn nothing from LeBron James coming out as a Miami Heat star?
That was to raise monies for Big Brothers and Big Sisters. The cause behind it was
raise
noble.
Money.
He
raised money.
Yeah, he raised money. He happened to include his announcement in the special. That's where the poor choice came in.
Yes.
Raise money for charity all you want there, LeBron. But don't make it the way to get your... Oh, hey, look at all the good things you're doing, by the way. Go to Miami. Bye!
Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, I like it. It's going to be an epic festival. I'm anxious to see how much ticket packages actually are for this.
It'll be expensive.
Yeah. Again, yeah.
Well, it'll be doubly expensive, too, because we're not in San Bernardino.
Exactly. You'd have to drive or fly.
Or take a boat. Take a boat.
Take a boat. I'm on a boat.
That was not where I was going with that when I started, and I ended up with boat. It was like my brain was like, I'm thinking about all these other things, and now I'm going to get boat. Okay, boat.
Yeah. Well, of course, you never know. By then, they could have that new Hyperloop.
I was just looking at that.
The Hyperloop. Where they're saying that thanks to the Hyperloop, you can make a jump from L.A. to San Francisco in 3 hours.
Columbus to Cleveland in 12 minutes.
Yes, Columbus to Cleveland in 12 minutes.
Want to go to the Cavs game? Sure, why not? Game starts in 40 minutes. Oh, we're fine. That would change things.
Yeah, it would. But it kind of makes you wonder, I mean, if they do that, how is that going to change transportation as we know it? And can they make it intercontinental?
Well, sure, eventually they would.
Yeah.
You'd have to have that type of technology available.
So you could go from New York to Tokyo in the matter of a few hours or something like that. I mean, I guess I was doing some reading up on it, and apparently the technology allows this vehicle to be moved through a tube at over 700 miles an hour.
Yeah.
700 miles an hour. You could go across the United States from New York to L.A. in roughly about 3.5 hours. That's faster than taking an airplane.
And, I mean, think about yeah. There are going to be some people who are against it just because of reasons. They'll find reasons to be against it.
It's like, why are you against this? Reasons. What reasons? Just reasons. I don't like it.
The other fun one is L.A. to San Francisco in just a half hour.
Yes.
That's 350 miles. It's like 7-hour drive.
Yeah. 7-hour drive, 30 minutes in a tube.
But
Futurama, here we come.
But it adds to industry because if you're not in a city metropolitan area that doesn't have good transportation within your city, that means people are going to have to rent cars or bikes. Uber might jump in popularity, or Transhoop Uber might jump in popularity.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to a hub, let's say that there are hubs, presumably, and like secondary hubs, so you have, New York, Chicago, Charlotte, you'd have Dallas,
Louis,
Houston, St. Louis. So you'd have the major cities, that would get them first.
Yeah.
And then you get secondary cities, probably that would include like Columbus, Minneapolis, Tennessee, somewhere in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. At least one in every state.
Well, you'd hope.
Yeah.
Except for Montana.
Yeah, because you can do like 90 down the interstate there anyways. Doesn't matter.
That's right. That's even not even including Wyoming.
Yeah.
Where on your Hyperloop tour, it'd be like, all right, everybody, count to 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We're in Wyoming, and we're out of Wyoming. Okay.
Yes. Can you imagine? It would take away the dullness of driving through Kansas or Nebraska.
Well,
have you ever driven through Kansas or Nebraska?
That would become scenic leisure travel. There'd be a market for that.
Scenic leisure travel.
Yeah. Just like bed and breakfasts are still popular today.
Well, yeah.
It's for
But
the experience.
Have you ever driven through Nebraska or Kansas?
I used to drive to Indiana all the time. So I'm familiar with the flat terrain that is provided in that part of the United States.
No. I'm talking about Nebraska or Kansas.
No.
Okay, now, see, Indiana, you're talking about maybe a span of maybe like 75 to 100 miles you're driving. No, imagine that for about 500 miles. Nothing but cornfields on both sides of the road. No exits, nothing to look at. Just that flat, green.
That's why you're supposed to play I
fields.
Spy in those situations.
I spy something green. Wow, could it be corn? Maybe now it's soybeans.
Now you're describing Iowa. Hello to all the listeners from Iowa. Hello.
Hi, yes. Yeah, I have had...
No, I have driven through Iowa.
Okay, I've unfortunately had the privilege of driving through Kansas and Nebraska, and yeah, Hyperloop travel would take that out, But then you also have to ask yourself, because I mean, we're running into that now, even in our local area with bypasses going in, how speedier travel like that might take away from small town economy and small town boom.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, consider, if you will, town just south of here. If it wasn't thanks for the university that they have there, the bypass would have crippled that town because they relied on the 2-lane, what is now a 4-lane almost interstate, that was down to 2 lanes that went through their entire town. And people stopped there for businesses and so on and so forth. But Hyperloop travel, if people aren't, obviously if people used to drive, say, from San Francisco to L.A., there's numerous towns along the way that maybe they stop to get something to eat at, or the flea markets or the local shops or something along the way. With Hyperloop travel, if you can make it in half an hour, who's going to stop at those shops?
I don't know. Exports. They can export their product. Hyperloop does travel fast. Just take the 30-minute car ride to your hub, Hyperloop out, and you can sell your Midwestern corn to hipsters in L.A.
Farm-raised organic corn straight from Iowa, like freshly picked 2 hours ago, just arrived.
Oh, yeah. There's a market for that.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they'd be there by 9 a.m. West Coast time.
Yeah.
'Cause they'd pick it at like 4 a.m. East Coast time, or Midwest time, East time, whatever. East Coast time, Eastern Standard,
Central.
Thanks. Yeah, Central Standard. I'm here, I promise.
6 o'clock Mountain.
6 o'clock. they'd get it at 5 a.m. Central, and so California would be at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then you jump on the Hyperloop, and you're there by 9 a.m. just in time for the farmer's market open.
Daylight savings time.
would go away.
Yes. Well, you would think.
It would have to.
You would think.
It would have to.
So,
Because that would get just too confusing. Unless you're in Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana.
And then
Gary,
you'd just be
Indiana,
1 hour
Gary,
behind
Indiana.
perpetually.
Every time I hear somebody reference Gary, Indiana.
You think of the TV show?
No.
Oh.
I think of the musical, The Music Man.
That's also fair.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So, yes, I Hyperloop travel, I'm for it because I think there needs to be more modern forms of transportation. I mean, it is 2016. A lot of TV shows predicted by now we'd be in flying cars and shooting ray guns.
The Jetsons don't count for that.
I'm not even counting the Jetsons.
I'm just making sure.
You know, technically, today is the day the androids arrived.
Really?
DBZ universe.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
There was another like movie reference either yesterday or today that happened like in a movie, and it was supposedly happened like present time. I can't remember what it was. I remember seeing it on Facebook. I remember back in 1999, I was a senior in high school, just started my senior year of high school, and supposedly HAL 9000, the day that HAL 9000 from 2001 was born. So, yeah, but now we have Siri. She's not as diabolical, but I guess she'll do. So, I'm glad I referenced HAL 9000. You can't see it for those of you streaming, but we have HAL 9000 on our tower unit behind me here.
Yes, we do.
So
it's a good reference.
What are you doing, Dave? I wouldn't do that.
It's good.
It is.
It's good. I enjoy the
I'm
reference.
sorry. I am a huge Cooper fan. So, and I think I was 8 the first time I saw 2001.
I'm a big Stanley Tucci fan. It's unrelated, but they share the same first name.
Oh yeah. Out of left field, Steve Ryback. Compelling radio right now.
I try.
Compelling radio.
Let's get to some music.
Okay, here's Bosswood with CD Track 2 on WUDG, Underground Columbus.
For 100 years, maybe even more, man has sold his tears to even up the score. It's where to go, it's where you come from, it's who you know, it's what you need to live, it's where to go, it's where you come from. It's who you know, what you feel, what you need to be real. So get to it, you won't do it. For 2,000 years, maybe even more, man has shown his fear of greed and hate and war. It's where to go, it's where you come from, it's who you know, it's what you need to live, and it's where to go, it's where you come from, it's who you know, what you feel, what you need to be real. So get to it, won't do it. So get to it, won't do it.
Holly.
And I'm the Bird.
From the Pink Flamingos, and you're listening to WUDG Underground Columbus.com, the best place for unsigned music you've never heard.
This one is also featured on the CD that I have for sale of my band. We're called Lynn Avenue, if you missed it. This one's one of my favorite ones. Hopefully y'all like it. I had a friend, and we were really close in high school, and throughout our first year in college, we kind of lost touch a little bit. She kind of got mixed up with some of the wrong people, and she stopped answering my phone calls and my messages. And that following summer, I wrote this one, and this one's called Don't Give Up on Me. Lonely drives in the summer, breezes blowing in my ears, reminders on the radio singing, and I'm wishing you were here. I've been going through scenarios over in my head, wondering what happened. Was it something I said? Let the waves crash down, wash away all my pain, turn to memories, fade into a picture frame. I'll just turn away, maybe then I'll hear you say, wait, don't go, please, I'm sorry, just give me another chance, please, darling. It's been too long since I've been home. You know I can't do this alone, so please don't give up on me. I can't remember the last time that you spoke to me. The last time I heard your voice is on your answering machine. People see me on the streets and they bring up your name, always asking how you're doing, and I never know what to say. Let the waves crash down, wash away all my pain, turn to memories, fade into a picture frame. I'll just turn away, maybe then I'll hear you say, wait, don't go, please, I'm sorry, just give me another chance, please, darling. It's been too long since I've been home. You know I can't do this alone, so please don't give up on me. Where did we fall apart? Let's go back to the start. We used to laugh about our past. I know we'd hope and we'd dream. Now it all seems so bittersweet. Wait, don't go, please, I'm sorry. Just give me another chance, please, darling. It's been too long since I've been home. You know I can't do this alone, so please don't give up on me. Don't give up on me.
Make that Graduation Day, the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, your school name, and that class year, and included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Tomorrow.
strong. Hey, let go. It doesn't matter where you've been, just set your sails and find a wind. Make it so. Don't fall out, fall in. Radiate your passion from within. Don't fall out, fall in. Vacate your troubles and you'll see it'll be alright. Yes, it'll be alright. There's nothing in this life that says that you can't rearrange your bed. Make it so. Don't pull the covers overhead and regress into what they said. Just say no. Don't fall out, fall in. Radiate your passion from within. Don't fall out, fall in. And vacate your troubles and you'll see it'll be alright. Yes, it'll be alright. Whoa, and when Superman is holding you, he's holding you down. Ooh, just grab his cape and fly. Don't ask why. When little things are going wrong that we perceive to be so strong, hey, let go. There's no one here to hold you down. You need to go and find new ground. Hey there, Joe. You know that you gotta let go. Don't fall out, fall in. Radiate your passion from within. Don't fall out, fall in. Got to vacate your troubles and you'll see it'll be alright. Yes, it'll be alright. Well, all that I'm saying is stop your complaining. This world isn't changing for you. Just follow your passion, avoid all distractions, set a new course, follow through, and you'll be alright. Yes, it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Underground Columbus WUDG Thursday Club. Ryback, Kirch, thanks for filling in a little bit today. Appreciate
No
that.
problem. This was really spun on me quick. Like, you're like, hey, you're going on air. I'm like, what?
This is how I do things. I was taught by being thrown into the fire years ago. They were like, hey, do you want to do this? And I was like, yes.
That's how you learned how to swim, isn't it? Your dad just threw you into a pool and was like, oh, he's either going to live or die.
No,
Yeah.
no, not swimming. Riding a bike, however, that's a more terrifying story. It involves rose bushes and an old man running to rescue me after I flipped on my head. Thankfully, I was wearing my helmet. At least I think I was. I tell myself I was. That story gets retold lots of times.
Yeah.
It explains a lot.
I think the last time I heard it, there was a midget and a 9-iron involved, too.
Not when I was 9. Come on now. 9-year-old me wouldn't have thought of those things. I'd have been like, I'd have been like, why is Captain Planet here? Because everybody wanted to be like Linka.
Heart.
That was Kwame. No, Kwame was Earth. Man, now you're gonna make me think about it and mess it up. Kwame was Earth. The kid from America was fire. Linka was Russian and she had air. And then from Euro-Asia was water. And then from Native American was heart.
Yeah.
And they're the same 5 character profiles that kids from the 90s got as Magic School Bus. Look it up. It's very real.
Okay. Okay, I will have to look that up. So.
Hang on, I am looking up Captain America now. Captain Planet.
Captain America.
I promise
Captain
I'm here
Planet.
today. I promise.
I see you're here.
Jiminy Christmas. And then my computer doesn't want to
So,
search for things.
Recapping, Tylenol can help you not care about other people.
Yes.
Slipknot and Ozzy are getting together to throw a joint Ozfest, Knotfest.
In San Bernardino.
Only in San Bernardino
2
last
days,
weekend.
2 nights in September.
Yes, in September. So, and tickets go on sale next Friday, so be on the lookout for that.
There was a moose that had a love affair with wind chimes.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Real thing.
In Alaska.
Totally real thing. The crew traded
Ty
somebody.
Kimura
Yeah.
to New England for a cavalcade of things that if you're a soccer fan, go check out scoreonair.com, our sister station sports. I'm sure they'll be talking about it.
Yes, indeed.
Going in the evening. So all right, here we go. Kwame from Africa, Wheeler from North America, Linka from the Soviet Union, Guy from Asia, and Mati from Brazil. 5 Planeteers. And just search for the Captain Planet Magic School Bus meme to see what I mean about they're all grown up.
See, I didn't like Captain Planet because I
Shame
thought,
on you.
They ripped off the lanterns. Green Lantern. They all have rings that do things, and the Lantern Corps was.
It was a show about recycling, man. Save the planet.
And look at where we're at today.
The mission's still going on, bro. The mission's still going on. Kid Cash, DJ Swamp Thing, they're on from 6 to 10. Hey, guys, how's it going? What's going on? He's trying so hard not to laugh. I want to try and get him on the microphone now because he's trying to keep it together.
I'm holding it.
You have all sorts of good and new things in the new time slot, 6 to 10 p.m.
We do. It's something Cash and I are very excited about. We can't wait to tell everyone about it. But we have a new segment. We have a new intro. So make sure that you log on right away, right at 6, so you don't miss that. We might replay it later on in the day just because we're so excited about it. Cash is over there shaking his head yes, so I guess that's a go.
I saw Sierra kind of hovering around the door to the studio.
Yep.
So
yeah.
is Miss Bowtie going to be live?
We do have live highlights.
All right.
Well, the highlights might not be live, but she'll be here live.
Okay.
So we're definitely gonna have that. So it's exciting. We got some new music as usual.
Of course.
So stay tuned.
And you have your trusty videographer,
the man behind the camera, Mr. Tap Tap himself. We get him on the microphone every now and again, but the mic tends to beat him up. So
I thought it was interesting last week how you were talking. Yeah, it was last week.
Mm-hmm, it was.
Last week how you're talking about how ladies and guys can't be friends and how you must have. We felt so bad for you. Did you live in the friend zone, my friend? Did you live in the friend zone? I'm sorry. You can get rescued from there.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
Not too long.
You weren't perpetually in the friend zone? Man, let me know what that's like.
Yeah. If you've ever figured out how to get out, talk to me too. I mean, yeah, the struggle is real, man.
Well, no, Kurt, you found your way out of the friend zone. You've now traveled to what's beyond the marriage zone.
Shh.
I haven't had either of those or any of those, so I know what living in the friend zone is like.
I think we all been there once or twice or
Yeah.
a few times. You know, I've definitely been in the friend zone. I think the thing that hits you the most, well, for me, is that I was in the friend zone with somebody I really, really wanted to make to another level, but she was just not on that for whatever reason. So that hurt my feelings. I won't lie, but that was a long time ago, and everything happens for a reason. I'm happily married now, so I'm good.
Very good.
Right on.
I'm Ryback. Thursday Club will be at our new time, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. starting next week on a regular basis. He is Kirch. Thank you so much for subbing in. Kid Cash and DJ Swamp Thing, they're on next. We'll see you. It's The Underground.
Goes down in that there underground.
Thank you. Now, when I went to bed last night, didn't I tell you to take out the trash?
Yeah.
So why didn't you do it?
I fell asleep listening to the Kid Cash and Swamp Show.
I wish you was sleeping right now. I'll knock you upside your head with a left hook, make your wake up and take out that trash. Hey! Take the garbage out front, son.